super excited. Weekend city break, Almeria City, so big contrast from the last videos you've seen, you know, where we wandered around our hometown Arboleas and then out into the countryside for a dog walk. Well, it's been so long since we've done this, but now the restrictions are lifted. We're happy to be able to get away for a weekend break, just a weekend sadly, here in Almeria City. We've just parked the car. That's an exercise in itself, isn't it? The Spanish car parks, they're not renowned for the huge size of the parking spaces. They're very difficult to navigate, but we're all parked up now. And we're just going to have we're out, and we're going to have a little wander around the city. We're not going to cover it extensively because it's far too large a city to do that on one video, but we'll let you join us for the weekend. We'll show you our hotel. We booked a hotel we've never stayed in that opened during the pandemic. And it's a remote check-in system and everything else, so we're going to go and find that in a minute. But first of all, we're going to stop for a drink. So wow, how beautiful is this place? There's a large indoor market. I think there's another one as well in Almeria, but this is just off of the Gran Via. Beautiful and cool. Got a car park right underneath, so you can come up on an escalator and be inside the building. I'm just looking around here. You've got amazing meats, cheeses, fish. Beautiful. It's all air conditioned in here because you wouldn't believe it. It's only May, but wow, it's 30 degrees out there today. So to walk in here and get a blast of air conditioning is absolutely amazing. But I don't know if you can kind of see some of the amazing produce that's on sale. Mouth-watering. Just wandering over the Gran Via now. You can see beautiful fountains there behind us. We'll go down the Gran Via in a minute because that's where lots of the big shops are. Wonderful, there's all flower baskets everywhere. The jacarandas are out, it's gorgeous. We'll walk past this one, but one of my favourites, I suppose, Ali Hop. Always get decent sunglasses, very cheap and silly stuff that you don't actually need. You always manage to come out there with a carrier bag full of stuff that you don't actually want. So I won't go in there today, save a few quid. Oh, you will? Yeah, right. You'll be going on your own. So we've come round the corner here deliberately because there's one of the authentic little kiosk street bars tucked away here, and we always come and have a drink because it's nice in the shade. We'll see you soon because we're possibly G&T, what do you reckon, or glass of wine, I don't know. Let's find out. So yeah, this is just a typical kiosk bar in the middle of the street. I don't know, I'm going to zoom in there because look at the extensive menu. It's not a bad menu. You've got huge variety of big baguette sandwiches there. You've got the favourites, patatas bravas, spicy potatoes. You can even get a kind of an aubergine quiche. There's pork stew with tomatoes. Lots of seafood stuff. So not bad from a little corner located kiosk. Yeah, we know it's Saturday. We're in the capital city, obviously, of Almeria City. And it's just lovely to see though, it's absolutely buzzing. Very warm day, loads of people out and about. Wendy's super excited because we're going to get to go and do a little bit of long-awaited retail therapy. I think it was September the last time we were here down in the city, and it used to be a kind of regular, one weekend in three we'd pop down to here or to Murcia City, but because of the travel restrictions and stuff, first time this year we've been able to get away, and it was, as I say, September when we actually came here the last time. So lots of shopping to be done, lots of nice wine and tapas. Just lovely to see people about wearing the blasted masks on the street all the time. Hopefully that'll stop soon. So we're staying essentially in the old quarter of Almeria, just below the Moorish Fortress, where they've got some wonderful hammam baths up near there as well. So we might go and try one of those out tomorrow for a bit of relaxation. We're just coming up now. It's once you get into this old town section, as you can see, it's predominantly pedestrianised, so it's wonderful walking through and not having to worry about cars and motorbikes and that sort of thing. This is one of our favourite restaurants, St. Valentin, and hey, look at the contrast. Absolutely heaving. We might have like late tonight to understand, but we're not going to get one because it's all fully booked. Which is just fantastic to see for these guys. I think once you come into a big city like Almeria and Murcia, you know, they are not so dependent, I suppose, on the tourist trade. Of course, they welcome the tourists and they do business, but you can see from this, there's no tourists here at the moment. Nobody can fly into Almeria City, and yet every single table outside every single restaurant is chock-a-blocks. Yeah, we've come out now onto one of the main shopping streets. There's a shopping mall on this. This is like a traditional high street. They're Gran Via, I suppose, here in Almeria. And you can see beautifully wide pavements on either side. There's some fantastic shops along here. We are now just starting the siesta time, but again, I think in the big cities you find the bigger stores, you know, we'll find an H&M along here, there's a Mango's, there's a Zara. They'll stay open all through the siesta as well, so it's quite nice. You can come down at kind of 11, 12 o'clock and get a good day shopping in if you fancy. Well, this is the access to our hotel, very discreet. It's called the Puerta de Purchena. It's this building here, and as you can see, there's no parking outside, but hey, couldn't get a better spot. It's a remote check-in, so never had to do that before, so let's go and give it a go. But apparently I've got to put in a code here to get into this door, which I'll do. So yeah, so now I'm in through the front door. Yeah, discreet isn't the word. God knows what these rooms are going to be like. Sorry, that was a door standing behind me, but yeah, now we've got to negotiate this remote check-in. This place, as I said at the beginning, kind of opened mid-corona. So I don't think these measures are in place because of that. I think it's just a new system. So let us check in on our details and I'll let you know how we get on, and then let's go and see this room. So got through the automated process okay, a bit complicated. New Fandango, so this is our room, number 5, and look, you get a pass key. I've just kind of tried to work out that there's no slot for it here on the door, so look, you've got to present that to the code bar. So let's go and have a look at what we've got. Oh wow. So this is a standard room. I mean, all the rooms, but they're essentially an apartment. And wow, that is an apartment. That'd be cool. Certainly got the wow factor when you come in. So you've got a utility kind of room there. Hey, check that out. Dining table, full kitchen. Not that we're going to be cooking anything, but maybe they've left us some complimentary coffee and water, I don't know. Look at this beautiful breakfast bar counter. A bathroom. Wow. Wendy's just coming behind me. She's already run down to check out the bedroom area. She's gone right past this super duper shower. Full of everything. Magnified makeup mirror in the main mirror. Wonderful sitting room. Sorry, yeah, that's it. Priorities sorted, check in, have a siesta, and then go out and kind of hit the town. Look at this, a king size bed. Absolutely super. Big flat screen on the wall there in front of you. Ample wardrobe area. You can get a little safe. Hey, this is phenomenal. And apparently they've got a wonderful rooftop bar. So we're going to go and check that out a bit later on. Just come out of the room on our way up to the cocktail bar or roof bar to have a look, see if that's open, but I found this wonderful gym. Won't be using that. I'm sure there are people that do, but not us. Up to the 4th floor, let's see what the roof bar's like. yeah, we certainly weren't disappointed with our hotel room, and to find this up on the roof, even better. Cocktail station in the bus there. Then you can see the fortress just in the distance. How beautiful is that? Just scanning round. Absolutely incredible. Tucked away here, all up on the 4th floor, so a rooftop bar you wouldn't even notice here from the screen. So those are what we've been waiting for. Cocktails on the rooftop. Cheers, my lovely. I've waited a whole 15 minutes for that. Fantastic. Cheers, guys. So still at the rooftop bar, but we're going to go down and see what more this wonderful city has to offer in a minute. But just thought you'd like to see that fantastic view there over the castle. We're banging city centre here, just in the old town. Incredible. So back out on the street just before we go and get some dinner. Going to do a bit more shopping, retail therapy, but we've spotted this little gem. I know everybody loves a bargain, but look, you read the sign, deals. Part of Poundland. Yes, we get Poundlands in Spain as well. I've seen one in Alicante before. This one's new in Almeria, so got to get in there and check it out. Might get caught filming in here, but hey, look, this is what you come in for, all the cheap toiletries. Colgate toothpaste, €1 a tube. That's really amazing. €1.50. It's not €1, £1. See, it's €1.50. So I don't think the exchange rate's that good, but hey, hey. Bargains. People have commented on this, yeah, my favourite section, look, chockies. €1.50 for a great big bars of chocolate, hey ho. Check it out guys, gotta have this HP sauce, €1.50, love me HP, never normally get it that cheap, so one of those going in the basket. Cadbury's chocolate cookies, €1.50, hey ho. I keep turning around because I keep bumping into people doing their shopping. I don't really want to kind of invade their privacy. A good cider, €1.50 a bottle. And one more staple, come on, we all miss our English brew. Tetty tea, $1.79 price on the box and €1.50. So yeah, couldn't resist that. Sorry, had to pop into Poundland. We did resist buying chocolate. It's quite good for us. Yeah. But tea bags, HP sauce, yes. We're heading down now to a big cosmetic store, Sephora. I think that's one of the things you find in the smaller towns. We've got some fantastic facilities and stuff, but what you don't get is loads of the large makeup stores and clothes stores, and the city certainly make up for it. There's makeup stores and perfume stores and stuff on every corner, and we're going to head into Sephora. You always want to pick up some bits when you come down here, don't you? So let's go and see what we can find. And Mango's next door, so we might pop into there as well. So wonderful makeup section, you can see. I'm not going to pry in again on people going here, and then we come into the clothes section. What I've seen as we're kind of wandering about in here is, unlike any of the other big walkabouts we've seen at clothes stores and stuff we've done, that this one's actually really busy, so it's kind of nigh on impossible to film really, but we'll give it a go for you. When's irrelevant. I must admit, this is me out of my depth. I much prefer walking in the countryside or on the beach, but hey ho. If it was a trainer shop or a hi-fi shop, I'd probably be a lot happier. So in the early evening, we were just saying before we pressed play this time, it's like it took us, what, an hour to get here this morning? So, you know, again, You've got the beaches 35 minutes from Arboleas, 30 minutes, and then an hour down the road you've got Almeria City, and in the opposite direction Murcia, and it's just kind of getting a really nice buzz, a nice feel about it now on this kind of late spring evening. All the tables are being laid for dinner and stuff, and we're just coming. Well, the building behind me now is one of the oldest churches in Almeria, and normally when we've come here over a weekend and stuff, there's always weddings taking place, so perhaps there was one today. And you've got, we're in a little square now, Plaza de Luz, and this has got 3 different hotels all perched around it, so it's a very popular place to come and stay at the weekends. And again, because they have the weddings with the church there, lots of the receptions take place in these hotels. We've got that little lull now between the kind of lunchtime sitting in the evening. There is still a curfew in place down here, but it's still, the bars are allowed and the restaurants to open till 11 o'clock, and hopefully very shortly that'll be relaxed and we'll be allowed to get out and have some proper nightlife. Now, I've come this way deliberately because this little chap here, as you can see, this is John Lennon sitting in the square. So why is there a statue of John Lennon in Almeria? Do you know when? Well, do you know why there's a statue? No. They came here, the Beatles came to Almeria to film, oh God, How I Won the War, I think was the film, and John Lennon stayed in a farmhouse, which is now a cinema, is still here in the city, and he penned Strawberry Fields Forever. So that's a little statue in tribute to him. Wonderful strolling through at this time of day, and you can see it's just a myriad of little pedestrianised walkways, which is again I think why we love coming down to this part of town. No traffic, vehicular traffic. We're heading down to a place called the Plaza Constitution, which is the main town hall square. Fantastic building, so we'll show you that in a minute. And it's also an area that's densely populated with some fantastic taperias and bars and stuff like that, so you'll get a glimpse, and they'll be busy even at this time of day. So, we're nearing the Plaza Constitution now. We're not quite there yet, we're a stone's throw, but as you can see, the volume levels have risen. The youngsters are all out getting a beer, having some nice tapas. This is like your equivalent of tea time, not the cream tea, but a nice cold beer, perhaps a large G&T. You get out and enjoy the evening. I don't know if it's pre-party, because I'm not sure if the party is going on. Wendy's beginning to drag a little bit now, so I think we need to go and find a suitable watering hole and join these guys and have a beer, love. Check out that rather cool machine. So as I say, we're very near the Plaza Constitution, and you can see all around you there's just bar, restaurant, cafe, so you're never going to go hungry. So Wendy's gone and grabbed us a table, so we're going to get a nice beer and some wonderful tapas, or maybe something slightly larger, I don't know. So I've stopped here in the Plaza Constitution. You've got the town hall here, the fortress, if you like, sits just above this square. But I've stopped here deliberately. There's a little building in the corner, very, very discreet. This is an absolutely beautiful hotel, which we've stayed in many times, called the Are Hotel. But it's also got an ancient spa underneath it down in the basement. So a proper Arab hammam. You can go there, get wonderful massages, wonderful treatments, but you can go there for 2 hours, or you can go there for a day for treatments and stuff, or the spas. But they have the hot bath, the warm bath, the cold, ice cold bath, a salt flotation tank. It's just a stunning place. And while you're there and using the facilities, they keep you kind of imbibed on wonderful herbal tea, mint teas and fresh fruit and all that sort of stuff. So I'll give you a little pan around the square and explain some of the things that are going on. So adjoining, but not part of the Are Hotel, is this Cuatro Hojas, which is a beautiful restaurant. They do a fantastic tasting menu. And another interesting thing about the Are Spa, when they were filming Game of Thrones over here, it's the cast all used to use that hotel. So if you go into this restaurant and into the reception of the hotel, you get kind of all various pictures taken when the Game of Thrones lot were over and filming. So there's a picture in there on the wall of Tyrion sitting having an Estrella. Always cracks me up. So this is the town hall building. This was literally rebuilt over the last 2 years, and what they did was, see the front here, They propped that up on acros, knocked down the old building behind it, kept the frontage in place because it was so beautiful, and then rebuilt the building behind it. So, the famous marble monument, which looks like it's got a kind of great big sea mine sitting on top in the middle of the plaza. And then over on the other side again, a fantastic restaurant and bar. And isn't it lovely just to see everyone out and about and enjoying the facilities here? So nice, and a pleasant change, you know, to walk through a town or a city where you've got some life and some vibrancy. So I can see Wendy just up ahead. She's bagged us a nice outside table, a little place called Nuestra Tierra. Never eaten there before, so we'll let you know how we get on, and let's hope we can get, well, I'm sure we'll guaranteed a nice cold beer of some description. But I wonder what the food's like. Let's go and check it out. That didn't take long. We've got some nice cold Estrellas, Cañas, small measures of beer, but we'll probably have 5 or 6 of those during dinner, hopefully. We've gone for some wonderful Almeria Raft tomatoes with some fresh anchovies. I'm having something I've never had before, a taco, but made with kind of like a minced goat and with a pepper confit, so that sounds exciting. I've never had that before. We've got some wonderful fresh octopus, which we're eagerly anticipating. This is a cracking little find, this. I mean, I've literally gone across the street and looked down the road. It's only about 100 metres of length, but in that 100 metres there's 7 bar cafes. So right next door to us there's one called the Mad Bar, then there's another one, then there's another one. It just literally runs all down the pavement. They've all got wonderful tables outside on the street, so proper cafe culture, which is absolutely fantastic. And every single one of the tables are full up now. So I thought I'd show you in a bit more detail of what we've gone for. So that's the wonderful tomato salad. I mean, Almeria is famous for its tomatoes, fresh anchovies, and this, in case you wondered, is what a goat meat taco looks like. And I've also gone for some, I know they sound disgusting, but it's one of my favourites here in Spain, pig cheeks, and it's just an absolutely beautiful, slow cooked, very tender cut, delicious. Let's get stuck in. Apologies, I might have said lamb taco before. It was actually goat taco, and I can tell you it's absolutely delicious. And our pulpo, octopus, has just arrived. So we're absolutely stuffed now. That was amazing, really enjoyed that, and just going to give you a little pan down the road here. So you can see all the little bars and restaurants and cafes next to each other here. All the tables fully occupied, and as we left ours, he slapped a reserve sign on it, so great to see they're doing such good business. Another beer in hand. I've gone for the gin and tonic this time, but look, it's lovely out and about. It's 26 degrees. It's coming on at 10 o'clock. 26 degrees. We found it hard to get a table to sit down. Everywhere is absolutely packed. Morning, guys.
Good morning, happy Sunday, everyone.
Yeah, happy Sunday. So we've just come down to literally just outside our hotel. It's called La Dulce, the Sweet Alianza. Lovely little cafe come coffee shop come bar, and it's absolutely heaving at the front. They've got a wonderful terrace out in the sunshine, but we're just going to enjoy a nice coffee con leche, I think. And,
Definitely, and chocolate eclair. Well, coffee.
I'm going to take you inside to have a look, but oh my god, it's mouth-watering and calorific beyond imagination. But wow, it looks fantastic. So I'll have a little whiz round on the inside. It's all
street day.
Yeah, it's waiter service, so we're just sitting here waiting for our coffees to arrive. See you soon. So you can see it's all wonderful ice cream, chocolates. Absolutely incredible. So you've got wonderful, whoops, that's a nighttime cabinet. And then my favourite section. Hey, check out these. Oh my golly. We've got fantastic selection, cheeses, hams. Oh, look at these lovely eclairs. Can I resist? Wow. So this is just a typical Almeria cafe, guys, and looking forward to sampling a wonderful coffee. Yeah, coffee's arrived and couldn't resist adding one of those bad boy eclairs to the list. this is how we start our Sunday morning. Enjoyed our lovely cup of coffee, and we're now going to be tourists, I think, for the day before we rush back to Arboleas. So we'll go and show you the beach later, but we're going up to the Arab Fortress now, and then probably down to the Cathedral Square because it's very beautiful. Just seen all the anti-rhinums there behind us, which is wonderful. So let's get up to the fortress, a little bit of an uphill walk. So we'll see you there. So just on the way up to the fortress, look, we've got a little kind of shrine here to Saint Valentine, and you can put your padlocks on and pledge your undying love. Sadly, we haven't bought a padlock, but we'll remember the next time. So all the way back in 955, Almeria gained the title of Medina, a city, Medina being the Arabic word. So this is a Moorish fortification, and I suppose construction started at that stage. Sits here atop the hill overlooking the port of Almeria, so we'll climb up the hill and show you the inside. So coming up to the entrance now, the restrictions have been lifted, but they're still limiting visitor numbers in respect of social distancing. So hopefully we'll get in. Haven't got an appointment, we'll see. Actually quite a number of visitors we've seen climbing up the hill with us, and so as you can imagine it's fairly steep, but we've got through the first entrance gate and there's a guy sitting on the ticket booth, so hopefully we'll be able to go on inside. Of course, by nature these fortresses are always at the top of the hill so they can see everything that's going on, so panning out behind us there you can get a kind of idea of what awaits. So we've got through admission, and how kind was that? We don't even have to pay now. I remember coming here many years ago and we had to pay around €5, I think, to get access per person, but today it's free. He did ask which country we came from. I was quite surprised, I think, when we said we're originally English. But coming up these wonderful steps in the shade here, welcome relief because it's cooking again. I know it's May, but it's already up at 26, 27 degrees and it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning yet. Love this architecture. This is called the Justice Gate. So we're on the interior now. I've got the North Tower behind me there, but they've put in they've sealed off a lot of the pathways and walkways and stuff, but so people can maintain social distancing, but still you've got kind of full access to the wonderful gardens and can walk around fairly freely. And there's a good number of people here today, but it's not obviously packed, you can appreciate. And of course they're mainly Spanish visitors as opposed to tourists, I think. What a lovely backdrop. So what a fantastic vantage point up here from the ramparts. I can see the cathedral down below me there, covered in scaffolding. We'll go and have a look there. I didn't know that was under reform. And then we're coming over. Almeria, of course, has got an international airport. It's a very cosmopolitan city, but it's also a very popular stop on the Mediterranean cruise schedule. So down below us here, this is where the cruise ships all pull in. I mean, there's one moored up there at the moment, but I doubt that's going anywhere. It's probably just been put into dock at present. Hopefully the cruises will be back soon. You can certainly see everything that's going on from up here when taken in the view as well. Not going to take up too much more footage inside the fortress here, but you just come in, it's like a very, very beautiful, calm oasis, stunning views, and listen to the lovely waterfalls, if you like, or the little kind of water canals that come down the middle of the steps there. Absolutely beautiful. So continuing our Sunday morning amble, we've stopped off at a lovely little cafeteria, a tapas bar, Rotterdam, and we're going to enjoy some tapas. You can see Sunday morning, every table behind me is booked. We found it really hard to get a table. there, but we've got a lovely flower bed full of antirrhinums, massive antirrhinums, bunnies. So cheers guys, happy Sunday. So we're just driving along the bottom of Almeria City now, so that's the old train station just there on the roundabout, and this is the new one, so a big bus and train station. You can connect to most other big cities in Spain from there. Fantastic daily buses. You've got a wonderful art gallery just there to my left hand side, and we've just left the port, the big ferry port behind us as well, and the Club Nautico, where there's a fantastic restaurant if you ever get the chance, sitting overlooking one of the marinas. So this road now I'm on is a straight line. It connects, if you like, to the airport via the big football stadium, and we're going to go up to the Paseo Mediterraneo and hop down to the beach, which not a lot of people know. Almeria City's got an absolutely fantastic beach area, beach coastline if you like. So we'll go and have a quick look at that before we head back to Arboleas. You can see if you're leaving the city centre, lovely dual carriageway all the way out to the airport and up to the main E15 coast motorway. Very simple run through. So now picked up Avenida Mediterranea, which is a main thoroughfare, if you like, that runs down from the E15 all the way down through the suburbs, past one of Almeria's two big shopping malls. There's just one just coming up on the right, the Mediterranea. Very big shopping mall. You've got all the fast food outlets there as well. Ample parking, so that's that building on my right. And just behind that is the Foreign Office, if you like, where we pick up our NIEs and our residences and now our TIEs. And this road runs straight down through the city from the E15 all the way down to the port at the bottom, and then there's a big causeway going out onto the beach area, which is where we're heading now. So ta-da! There's the sea, and we've literally driven not even 3 minutes outside of city centre. Look at that. There's the Med. Welcome, big Spanish flag flying. There's some lovely pedestrian areas along here to enjoy the beach, exercise routes and stuff like that, and some fantastic restaurants. So we're going to hole up now and end the weekend perfectly with a fantastic lunch by the beach, hopefully. Put into the first little parking area. Expect it will be free. Don't know whether we'll get a parking space or not. Well, could you odds it? We literally just glided into that first parking bay. One of the many things we love about Spain is free parking, and we literally just glided into a parking bay. We're front line here. Look at this amazing beach, literally 3 minutes outside of city centre, and it's lovely to see. It's actually teeming with people, all socially distanced, but enjoying the Med and the sand and the sunshine. And there's a lovely little strip of restaurants and bars along here. We're just going to go for a nice little walk now along the promenade, and I think we'll end our video here. I hope you've enjoyed. I know we've only scratched the surface. I mean, Almeria's got an international airport, you've got the ferry port over to Morocco. It's a fantastic city, so much more to explore, but much more than we could possibly achieve in a single weekend. But hey, it's always nice to have lots of other things to go and discover. So hope you've enjoyed, guys. If you do, of course, subscribe. Love having you watching these videos, and we'll see you soon. Hasta pronto.
Bye.
Bye.